Today I am going over this quick and easy technique to create totally unique snowflakes within After Effects with just a few clicks. You will not need to spend ages designing each and every one. This will make something totally individual every single time. And I'm going to break this down into 5 quick steps. Okay, so make sure that your composition is 1000 by 1000. This is going to contain your snowflake. And I'm going to start off by grabbing the pen tool and creating just a couple of lines for our snowflakes base. I'm going to keep all of the shapes that I'm making on our shape layer over here. And as I said, I'm going to do just a crossing line. Now I find personally that it just always looks a little bit more symmetrical, and I just prefer it if I've just got this base line to work with. You do not need to do this, it will still work, but it just might not look so symmetrical. But do just be a little bit adventurous with it. Just going to rename this. And then you can just create some lines wherever you want. I'm going to add an ellipse, making sure it is on none. Once you're happy with your crazy looking shape, go over to Effects and Presets and type in Collider. Grab the CC Collider effect and drop it onto your snowflake shape. And you are going to see these insane looking effects pop up, and you can just adjust any one of these numbers, size, mirroring, rotation, just go nuts with it. Until you've got something that you are happy with. I always end up choosing stylish. Everything looks a little bit different, but I always find that stylish looks a little bit more symmetrical, so that's what I use every single time. So that is the inner snowflake shape, but you will notice that we are now got a contained square, and generally our snowflakes are round. So to remedy this, we're going to come up to the top here, grab the ellipse tool and create a second shape layer. I'll just align it, and we're going to change the fill to solid. And then we're going to come over to our shape layer and change the track matte to the snowflake layer. And now we've got a round snowflake, but that is also not quite right, is it? Because generally we have a little bit more shape. So we are going to add a very cool little effect onto our shape layer down here. Press add and put a zigzag effect on it. And you can just drop down this menu and adjust all of these size, ridges and points to create something even more individual. You can change this to smooth until you've got something that you are happy with. So that is the general idea for our snowflake. We do have one more really important step to finalize the snowflake itself, but let me share a few quick tips with you to make this truly unique. I'm going to jump back onto my snowflake layer, turn off the CC Collider just for a moment and drop down our menu, and I'm going to add a zigzag effect onto this layer as well. You could go one step further and add an individual zigzag to every shape within our layer. I've just added it to the overall shape, and you could even try some of the other effects in that add menu. They all produce something a little bit different. And you could even go as far as changing the color and stroke width for each and every shape. Honestly, the possibilities here are endless. So I'm going to turn this back on, and we now have a completely different intricate snowflake. Right, once you are happy, select both of your layers, right click and pre-compose them. Move all attributes and press OK. Then I'm going to jump over to Effects and Presets and type in glass, and I'm going to grab the CC glass effect and drop it onto my layer. Really, there are no rules on this effect either, but do change this property tab to alpha so it looks glass across the entire snowflake and not just the outside. And yeah, just change these numbers until you are happy with the look. So you are at the point now where you'll drop your snowflake into your snow scene. I've got mine set up right here with all of my different snowflakes floating around. Click right here to see how I set up my snow particles within After Effects.